Hello everyone. Hello language enthusiasts. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to clear up some common confusions in English. Words like TO2, TOO2, so, very, as well as. These little significant words can totally change the meaning of your sentence if you use correctly. Stay tuned till the end and you will never mix them again. So do you say I am very tired or so tired? Is it me too or me as well? If you have been if you have ever been confused by these common English words, you are not alone. In this video, I will break them down simply and clearly with examples you can start using right away. TO2, TOO2. TO2 is a preposition. C's example sentences are: she stood up and walked to the window. He sent presents to the children. To is also shows the infinitive form of a verb. It was starting to rain. Start is a verb, base form of verb plus ing. It becomes infinitive. So it was starting to rain. Are you ready to start? About TOO2 means it means as well or also. I am feeling hungry. Me too. He was a teacher too. Second meaning of TOO2 is it gives the idea of in excess. First meaning is it means as well or also. Second meaning is it gives the ideas of an in excess. The house is too expensive. I ate too quickly and got hiccups. TOO2 is an adverb that can mean excessively or also. Something in excess or next meaning is also. It is often used to indicate that something is more than necessary or desirable. Something which is more than necessary, something which is more than desirable. For example, the soup is too hot to eat, drink, or I ate too much pizza last night. So it is important to note that TOO2 is not the same as TO2, which is a preposition. While to is a preposition with several meanings, its meanings includes toward and until, but TOO2 is always an adverb. So points should be noted. TOO2 is always an adverb. So one common mistake that English learners make is confusing TOO2 with TWO2. TWO2 is a number, while TOO is an adverb. TWO2 is a number, while TO in which these words fusion. So TOO2 is always an adverb. TO2 is an is a preposition, is a preposition. TWO is a number. How to use TOO correctly? TOO2 correctly. As an adverb, TOO can be used to express access or to emphasize a point or to give emphasis. Here are some examples how to use TOO correctly. TOO correctly. Too. TOO is used as an adverb. It means it modifies adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. Because what is the function of adverb? Adverb is used to modify adjectives, adverbs, and verbs, clauses, phrases in a sentence. So, for example, she is too TOO. She is too tired to go out tonight. So, in this sentence, TOO2 modifies the adjective tired to indicate that she is excessively tired. C is excessively tied. Second use of TOO2 is it indicates excess, something in excess. For example, he ate too much cake at the party. So TOO2 here indicates that he ate an excessive amount of cake. TOO2 is also used in place of also. Finally, TOO2 can be used in place of also. For example, I like pizza too. So in this place, TOO2 is used to indicate that the speaker also likes pizza. Comparison between TO2 and TOO2, both are homophones, pronunciation are same, so which means that they have the same pronunciation, but they have different meanings and different spellings. TO2 is a preposition, TWOO is an adverb. So TO2 is a preposition that expresses motion in the direction of, while TOO2 is an adverb that means to a higher degree than is desirable, possible, or permissible. So TOO2 always is an adverb which means to a higher degree than is desirable, possible, or permissible. In excess, it means in excess. When using TO2 in a sentence, it is important to note that it is used in the correct position. In English, adverb usually come after the verb they modify. So adverbs usually come after the verb they modify. It is a rule. So for example, I am too tired to go out tonight. So TOO2 modifies the adjective. Adjective here in the sentence is tired, which comes after the verb. Verb is am. Another way to use TOO2 is in combination with TO2, which is a preposition. For example, I am going to the store, comma, and I need to buy milk too. So in this sentence, TOO2 means also and is used to indicate that the speaker needs to buy milk in addition to whatever else they are buying at the store. Whatever else they are going to buy at the store. How to use TOO2? So let's look at the example, one scenario of any scenario. So another speakers is speaking about that along with their friends. Another day you are walking in the park, you see that 20 euro note lying on the ground. There is nobody around you. You pick it up and you take it to the police station. You hand it to the police. So and your friend says later, "Oh, enough, you are too honest. There was nobody near you. I would have just put it in my pocket." So in this case, too honest means positive. It's giving positive meanings. So honest means positive meaning. If we are using too honest, which is negative connotation, which I am going to explain what is a connotation. Difference between so and to, TOO2 in sentences. What are the differences between so and we are using TOO2 in the sentences? So emphasizes, always emphasize an adjective or an adverb to a higher degree than very. It is never followed by a noun. So points should be noted when we are using so. So is never followed by a noun. It is not followed by a noun. It has a positive connotation. It emphasizes an adjective or an adverb to a higher degree than very. Oh, example, oh, you drive so fast. So it is giving an emphasizing an so fast. So is here act as an emphasizing an adverb. TWO2. Two means that more than it should be. Anything which is more than it should be or more than in excess, it has a negative connotation. It is never followed directly by a noun. It is also never followed directly by a noun. So both so and to is never followed directly by a noun. Examples is given in the slide. Oh, you drive too fast. It is dangerous. I don't like it. So in this case, too fast, it is giving negative connotation. It is dangerous because you are driving too fast and I don't like it. And oh, you drive so fast. In this case, it is giving positive connotation, positive remarks. It is a very beautiful race. It is a so beautiful race. So you cannot use so beautiful race. The sentence is wrong. It is a very beautiful race. This sentence is right. So is never followed by a noun. So then beautiful adjective, then race, noun. So it is so beautiful race. This sentence is a wrong. You have to use it is a very beautiful race. Connotation, what do you mean by connotation? Connotation are meanings and interpretation that do not participate or associate with the literal meaning of the words, actual meaning of the words, but have an added layer of meanings, extra layer of meanings. Connotation are meanings and interpretation that do not directly participate or associated with the actual literal meaning of the words, but gives an added layer, extra layer of meanings. Positive connotation, antique, inexpensive, insafe, interested. These are a positive connotation. Negative connotation, disrupt, cheap, scrawny, interested. Connotation positive, negatives. We bought inexpensive sovereigns at the amusement park. Positive, inexpensive souvenirs at the amusement park. I ate a moist sandwich. I am a bargain shopper. Negative, we bought cheap souvenirs at the amusement park. Cheap, negative. I ate a soggy sandwich. It's a negative meaning. I am a cheap sketch. So these are about the connotation. Now again, positive connotation. Guest in one's home means we are invited someone to come in one's home, so that it becomes a positive connotation. Guest becomes positive connotation, and someone is coming without invitation, that it becomes intruder. So it is intruder is a negative connotation. Difference between so and TWO2. So and TWO2, how we are using in our sentences. So and TWO2 are used to show agreement with positive statements, which is said by person A. Person B uses the word order, same order the person B. So examples are given. So and to are used to show an agreement with positive statements, which is said by person A, and person B uses the same word order. Person A said, I am happy. Person B, so am I. So and you are making a noise. Person B, so are you. So the auxiliary verb used by person B needs to agree with need to agree with the verb tense in the original statement by person A. So the verb should be agree used by person B needs to be agree with the verb used by person A. So here M is used. So here also in person B, M should be used. Auxiliary verb should be same. So I am happy too. So it becomes I am happy too. You are making a noise. Person A said by person A, person B, so are you. So it becomes you are making a noise too. I need person A by person A, I need more money. Person B, so do I. It becomes I need more money too. So sometimes you can use so plus auxiliary verb plus subject as a continuation of the first part of the sentence. For example, sentence, John can sing well and so can his brother. What does it mean? It means John can sing well and his brother can sing well too. So here is given about that person A, person B, and the auxiliary verbs used by person B is same as person A. And then the sentence use TWO2 at the end of the every sentence. So pause the video and practice all the examples. Auxiliary verbs, verbs to be is, am, is, are, was, were, been, being. Verbs to do is do, does, did in past tense. Verbs to have, has in past form, had, models, will, shall, can, may, must. And in past, would, should, ought to, could, might. How to use so? We use so in the same way as we use very, but it means a little stronger. Oh, you drive so fast. So in this sentence, there is a little bit of excitement. There is a bit of excitement about it. How to use TOO2? If I use TOO2, there is a negative connotation. Oh, you drive too fast. It is dangerous and I don't like it. So it is giving negative connotation. You drive so fast, positive connotation. You drive too fast, negative connotation. It should be, points should be noted. If you're using you drive so fast, you are appraising, there is a little, there is a bit of excitement. If you're saying you drive too fast, it means it is not good, it is dangerous, and I don't like it. So the difference between so and very can be a tricky question. The uses of so and very in a sentences, it can be a tricky question. So and very are both adverbs which are used to emphasize an adjective or an adverb. In many situations, you can use either so or very with no difference in meaning. So in many sentences, in many situation, you can use so or very, and either so or very, and there is no difference in the meaning of sentence. I am so hungry. I am very hungry. Same meaning. She played so well. She played very well. Same meaning. There is no change in the meaning of sentence. Second difference, about second use is use so and very to provide new information, to provide extra information. It is so expensive, it is very expensive. I'm so happy, I'm very happy. So meaning is not change. While both so and very can be used to provide new information, we typically use very to introduce information, and then so to emphasize the information which is already known. Now, next very important point we should be noted, so and very both can be used to provide new information. We typically use very to give information, to introduce information. About so is used to emphasize the information which is already known. You are already knowing that information and emphasizing that information. In that place, you're using so. And very is used to introduce information. Learning Spanish is very easy. I did not think it would be so easy. So easy is here to use to emphasize the information that Spanish is already is very easy. Learning Spanish is very easy. So it is emphasizing here in this sentence. So easy. I did not think it would be so easy. We had a very, next example is, we had a very good holiday. We saw so much. So again, so is used to emphasize the information which is already known about the very good holiday. So we saw so much. Note, the points should be noted again. So cannot be followed by a noun. We must use such instead. If we're using a so, cannot be followed by a noun. If we're using, we have to use such instead. We must use such instead. Example sentences are, he is very talkative. He is a very talkative guy. He is so talkative, you cannot speak. He is so a talkative guy. In this case, you have to use he is such a talkative guy. So you can use he is very talkative. He is a very talkative guy. If you are using he is so talkative, he is so a talkative guy, it is a wrong sentence. You have to use he is such a talkative guy, particularly speaking about some person. In that case, you have to use he is such a talkative guy. You cannot use the sentence he is so a talkative guy. Now, uses of so or very. So or very to make adjectives or adverbs stronger. We are using so or very in our sentences to make adjectives or adverbs stronger. I am very tired. Adjective, the adjective is tired and varies, emphasizing it. She works very slowly. I am so tired. She works so slowly. So in these all the sentences, making adjective or adverbs stronger. So tired. I am tired. So tired. She works slowly. She works slowly. So emphasizing making adjective adverb stronger. Now use very or such before nouns. Always use very or such before nouns. It is a very good book. It is such a good book. In this case, we cannot use so. It is so a good book. The sentence becomes wrong. It is such a good book is correct sentence. It is a very good book is correct sentence. Use very for new information and so to emphasize it. So always emphasizing it. Very to gives new information. I am very tired. I know yoga was so tiring. She works very slowly. I am surprised she works so slowly. So in this case, so is used to emphasize tiredness and works slowly. She is working very slowly. She works very slowly. Next use is use so that to emphasize a result. If you're speaking about a result or emphasizing a result, you use so that. She worked so slowly that she did not finish in time. I was so tired after running that I went to sleep on the sofa. So emphasizing a result. Use so in short answers to agree with someone. Will she pass her test? I hope so. So in this case, will she pass her test? I hope so. So you are angry with her. Next example is, does the supermarket open on Sundays? I believe so. So is used in short answer to agree with someone. Use so not very in that clauses to emphasize the result. So that. It was so windy. So in this case, we are emphasizing the result so that with the help of so we are not using, we have to use so that to emphasize the result. So it was so windy, then we have to use that. I could not use my umbrella because we are emphasizing the result in this example. The English lesson was so interesting that I was surprised when it was finished. So that used in sentences to emphasize the result. The food was so good that I ate too much. You next use is use so in so in short answers to agree and avoid repetition. Example sentences are given. Will he come to the party? I hope so. You cannot use reply I hope very. It becomes wrong. Is the supermarket open on Sundays? I believe so. Not I believe very. Did we lose the match? I am afraid so. Not we can use, we can reply, I'm afraid very. So these are the uses of so. So to answers to agree, in short answer to agree and avoid repetition of the sentences, and so that to emphasize the result. How to use to versus TWOO correctly. To is a preposition. It indicates direction, location, or time. So to is a preposition which indicates direction, location, or time. TWOO2 is an adverb that modifies an adjective or another adverb or verb. It indicates excessiveness. It always expresses anything in excess. So few examples are given. I'm going to the store, it indicating direction. I'm too tired to go to the store. I am tired, but too tired means excess tired. The rock is too big to throw, modifies the adjective big. Too big. He is driving too fast to be safe. So in this case, modifies the adverb fast. Too. So these are the uses of TO2 versus TWOO2 correctly. Very and to plus adjective, how to use in our sentences. The exam is very difficult. The exam is very difficult. But Jim can complete it. The exam is too difficult, but Jim cannot complete it. So, other points to be noted: very positive connotation to negative connotation. Jim cannot complete it. The exam is very difficult, but Jim can complete it. Jim can complete it. The exam is too difficult. Jim cannot complete it. Negative connotation. So, two implies gives a negative result. Very difficult means it is difficult but possible for Jim to complete the exam. Too difficult, it is impossible for Jim to complete the exam. So too implies a negative result. Very can only be used before adjectives and adverbs. You are very nice. Very cannot be used before a verb. I very like you. This sentence is wrong. Really can be used before adjectives and adverbs and verbs. You are really good at English grammar. I really envy you. 2 plus adjectives plus 4, someone plus infinitive. Example given. I cannot walk to Varanasi because it is too far. Varanasi is too far for me to walk. So too far adjective, for me to walk infinitive. It is too late for me to go out. Too, then late for me to go infinitive. So too plus adjective, for me to go. The soup is too cold for me, for team to eat. So too plus adjective, cold, for team, someone, to eat infinitive. The price of the ticket is too expensive for Mike to fly to Europe. So to plus adjective, for Mike to fly infinitive. So these are the uses of structure of 2 plus adjective plus 4 or someone plus infinitive. When do you use to versus to? Take the words to and TWO2. Say they are homophones, pronunciation are almost same, only the spellings are different. So they look pretty similar, but they actually have very different meanings. We can see in many example in many slides before these slides also. TO2 is used as a preposition which shows the relationship between two nouns or pronouns. It used before a verb to show the purpose of the verb. TO2 is also used before a verb to show the purpose of the verb. It is also used after an adjective to create a comparison. So examples are given. I gave the ball to team. So here to is preposition. I need to go to the store. Go is verb. Use before verb. To show the purpose. Why is he is going to the where is he is going? To the store. He is taller than me. So in this case, it is used as an adjective to create a comparison. Is taller than, to is not used, taller than me. He is taller than me. To is also used as infinitive. In infinitives, to is used before a verb to indicate the purpose or intention of an action. Purpose of an action or intention of an action, it is used before a verb. And it indicates, it gives a meaning of purpose or intention of any specific action. When using to as an infinitive, it is important to ensure that it is used correctly. It is important to take care that it is used properly. Here are some tips to help you to use to correctly as an infinitive. Use TO2 before a verb to indicate the purpose or intention of an action. For example, I need to study for my exam. So this sentence is indicating the purpose. I need to study. To study. To plus base verb, infinitive. So it is giving the purpose. Purpose is to study for what purpose? For my exam. To TO2 is second use is used before a verb to indicate a result. She worked hard to achieve her goals. To achieve infinitive 2 plus base verb, and what is the in this sentence is indicating a result. To achieve her goals, so that she is working hard. She worked hard. TO2 used before a verb to indicate a condition. Example sentences: I have to finish my work before I can go home. So this sentence is indicating a condition. To finish, 2 plus base verb, finish. So it is used to indicate a condition. So to is a versatile word. It gives different meanings, many meanings that can be used in different ways in the English language. So to is known as a versatile words because it is used in different perspective. As long as you can use it in the appropriate content, you will be able to communicate your message effectively, efficiently. Some example of TO2 and TWO2. The flowers were delivered to her house. She wanted to go to the store. I'm going to the store too. Are you coming with us too? He's taller than me. In this case, too is hidden. This soup is too salty. I'm too tired to go out tonight. So in this all the examples, this you can understand the difference between the TO2 and TWO2. So if you are indicating movement or direction, TO2 preposition is used. Now, if you are modifying or giving extra information about any other word, then you have to use TOWO2, TOO2. So for modifying any word, you have to use TWOO2, and for indicating any movement or direction, use preposition TO2. So correct uses of to versus to, we have seen many examples. TO2 preposition with several definition, many examples we have seen, including toward and until also. TWO2 is an adverb that means also or excessively. Here are few example of correct uses. We are going to the store. It means towards, going toward the store. I have to work late to 2 nights. I have to work until 2 nights. We ate too much food. So too much means also in excess. We ate excess food, also too much food. So remember, to is never a noun or a verb. TOO2 is never a noun or a verb. If you can substitute the word also into the sentence, then you have to use TOO correctly. The soup was too hot. Example is means the soup was also hot. So TOO2 is never a noun or a verb. You can substitute it with the meaning also, with the word also into the sentence. However, if you can substitute the word very, then you want to use to instead. The soup was very hot. When in doubt, try using the word TO2 in place of to and see if it makes sense. If not, then you know you need to use to instead. We are going too fast. We are going too fast. I have to read this book. I have too many books to read. So all this too fast also. We are going too fast means noun meaning abstain from food. Fast. Not taking food. I have to read this book. Means I must read this book. I have too many books to read. I have also many books to read. So as you can see, TO2 versus TOO2 are both extremely versatile words, but they are not interchangeable. We cannot interchange it. Be sure to use them correctly in your writing, in your sentences, in your speech. Remember, if you can substitute also for to, you have probably used the wrong word. Would you, a few examples are given, would you like fries also? No, I don't want fries either. Correct sentence. Are you coming also? No, I'm not coming either. Correct sentence. If you're using this with to, how to use to in sentences, would you like fries too? Yes, I would like fries too. Correct sentence. You cannot use here also or either. Are you coming too? Yes, I'm coming too. It is correct sentence. So when in doubt, use TO2. You can never go wrong with a preposition because it gives clear meaning. definite meaning. So now I think you have seen many examples now to use TO2 versus TOO2 and use them correctly. So TO2 can be used as an adverb to modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. It is used as conjunction to join two clauses together also. Sometimes example is given, I am too tired to go out tonight. So it is act as a conjunction. I am too tired to go out tonight. It is mostly used as an adverb. To can always use it as an adverb. He ran too fast for me to catch him. Adverb fast. The soup is too salty. So to here is an used to modify verbs. The soup is too salty. Remember, TO2 is a preposition and TO2 is an adverb. TOO2 is always used as an adverb. If you can substitute the word also for to, then you should use the word TOO2. If you cannot substitute also for to, then you should use the word TO2. So these are the few points you have to note down. If you can substitute the word also for to, then you should use the word TOO2. If you are not able to substitute also for to, then you should use the word TO2, which is a preposition. Are there any other words that are similar to TO2 versus TOO2? There are few words that are similar to versus TO2. TO2 is also a word that means the same as TOO2. It can be used as an adjective or adverb. Number, TO2 is a number. That means the same as 2, but it can be used as an adjective or adverb. There are also a few other words that have a similar meanings as well. To and also can also be used to mean likewise or in addition. However, these words have different connotation. So there are few other words also that have a similar meanings. The words are as well, to and also. Meanings are likewise or in addition, but they have different connotation. For example, as well can imply that what follows is just a good or important, whereas too often implies that something is excessive. As well means what follow is just as good or important. Too often means something is is excessive. TO2 can use to mean very. TWO2 can also be used to mean very, very when it is used before an adjective or adverb. I am way too tired to keep going. So here too means very and serves to emphasize the fatigue that the speaker is feeling. Tiredness that the speaker is feeling is I'm way too tired to keep going. So here too means very and emphasize the fatigue, tiredness that the speaker is feeling. Lastly, there is a phrase to boot. This is typically used to mean in addition or additionally. It is often seen in the phrase to boot he was late. So it is a phrase to boot he was late. We use in the phrase in the sentences. To boot is emphasizing that the lateness was unexpected or unnecessary. So we can see there are a few different words that have a similar meaning to versus to. So however, each words has different connotation and different rules that then you should always take care of this before using it in your writing, in your speaking, in your speech. So these are about the TO2 and TWO2. In the next video, we will learn also, as well, or to. So, to summarize, TO2 is a preposition that is used to indicate direction or purpose, while TO2 is an adverb that mean also it can be used to emphasize or add emphasis to a statements. So, TO2 is a preposition which is used to indicate direction or purpose. TWO2 is an adverb which means also. It can be used to emphasize or add emphasis to any statement. Hopefully, this video has helped clear up any confusion between these two words and you are not able to use them correctly in your own writing. So kindly watch the next video. I will teach the next uses of this confusing significant words. See you in the next video.